Hello everybody, we are playing the demo of Drawquarium today. So, what we're going to name it? Let's call it the Dead... Oh no, how... These... Of... It, 9. Yeah, no. Oh, I can't put a line. Okay, fine. Beta 9, there we go. The Dead Seas of Thieves 9, that's what we'll call it. Okay, right. Oh, pretty. Okay, so I have to pull them in. All right. Vertical symmetry. Okay, I get you. So, basically, this game is, as you can pretty much tell, we are going to be doing, like, designing and painting and drawing our own things, which is kind of fun. So, we're just going to make everything look... Actually, no. We should make everything look absolutely irradiated. So let's do a bit of that. We'll just add a little bit of green kind of around the edges. I'm not an artist. I'm really not. Right, and then we'll do that. We'll add a little bit more here. There we go. Things are starting to look a little bit irradiated now. Can I change the size of this? Oh, I can. Oh, brush opacity. Yes, that's what we want to play with. Cool, we got that. Let's bring that down a touch. Let's get some purple, magenta-y colours. Nice, nice. And we'll just add some weird stuff like that in. Beautiful. This is what we want. Let's get a nice lighter colour. Oh, really bright, yes. Add some weird veiny bits in. Okay, cool. I've designed a planned. Maybe, possibly. That's what we've got. And let's get some really radioactive green going on the edge of these leaves. Cool. Okay, done. Throw it in. Oh, I love it. Brilliant. I could spend ages doing that. And I probably will. We are absolutely going to make this look tentacly. So let's go for a nice deep sort of blood red. Yes, that's it. We'll go like that. Let's make a darker version so we can add a bit of shading along that side. That didn't quite work out how I wanted it to, but okay. Let's add some really bright red onto that side then. Come on, there we go. We'll knock the opacity down so we can add a bit like that. There we go. Brilliant. Right, what do we want? We want brush size down. Now let's add some really disturbing veiny things into it. There we go. Yep. That's it. Just something like that, and then we'll add another one going across here. There we go. Right, give me some black. I want some black, and we'll lower that opacity. Is there a zoom? Have I not noticed there's a zoom? No? Smooth jaw, don't know what that does. That'll do. That'll do. And then we'll just add a little bit of sort of shading into some of the... Oh, that didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. Whatever. Doesn't matter. And let's get brush size. Some of that nice dark. We'll just this at the bottom. That didn't work out quite how I wanted it to. Use more black. There we go. That's it. That's what we want. There we go. So it looks dark and horrible. Cool. Right. And that, I have decided, grows in horrible little lines like this. You can't believe it. You can now draw fish. Of course I can draw fish. Probably. There we go. We've got the blood kelp. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Let's get some more blood kelp going back there. Awesome. Right. I can't believe it either. Right, fish. Piano Rufo Hanon. No, 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 no. We're going to have the bloodfish. Blood-ish. There we go. Something like that. I love this name. Awesome. Right. Can I change the oh, I can. Oh, right. Let's see what we're going to go for. No. Sub. Right. Not going to go for a shark. Let's just go for Lena. We'll go with Lena. Right. This allow me to do it. Is this... Oh, it's just that's the shape. Right. Oh, okay. So if I were to... Oh, yeah. oh, there's stuff we can do here. Right. Let's... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, no. Nope, way too big, way too big. Right. Gotta make it look like someone's taken a bite out of it. There we go. Nom, nom, nom. And another big chunk out the top. That's it. Maybe a bit of a one out the tail like that, maybe? Yes. Wonderful. Okay, right. Painting time. You are going to be a nice deep red. Because, you know, blood. Oh, I've taken the eye out. That's fine. We'll put it back in. Right, there we go. Let's add a bit of shading by doing that, lowering the opacity. That's it. That's what we want. Cool. That's pretty much what I was going for. If I had a drawing tablet plugged in, this would be a lot easier. Right, let's drop that down. Let's go for some kind of lighter colour, maybe? This is absolutely not how you do sort of colour theory and stuff like that, but I don't care. Just gonna add a little bit of highlight around there, like that. Yeah, that's what we want. And we'll just add a little bit around there. Perfect. Right. We need to give it an eye, probably. So, what I think we'll try and do, we'll lower the opacity down. Do that, and we'll give it something like that, and then we'll increase the size a bit more. Give it... That's not exactly what I was going for, but that's what's happened. Right, we'll lower that down. And can we give it a sort of hollow eye? What if we just increase that brush size a little bit, and we'll give it a kind of a highlight. That was not a kind of highlight. Can I undo things? I can undo. Nice. Opacity right down. We'll give it a sort of anime eye. That's really not working the way I want it to. No. Is it because the size is just too small? It is. You know what? That'll do. That'll do. And we'll add a smaller one. Like that. Nice. Oh, I cannot draw a straight line. Quick, someone put a ruler on the... Oh, we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Don't... No, we're not. Right. Okay, opacity to the top, hardness right up there. Right, confident lines. That's what we need to go for. So, there we go. That's how to do it. There we go. That's terrible. terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm not having it. I'm absolutely not having it. Instead, what I think we will do is let's get ourselves a darker colour like that. Knock that opacity down, knock that hardness down. There we go. That's what I should have been doing before. A darker, ruddier colour. Is that... Oh no, it is doing it. The just colour wasn't there. There we go. That's done it. Right. That... hardness... size down. Oh, the music's kicked in. There we go. That'll do. Right, go on, little fishy. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I think he needs a friend. I think he needs a friend too. Can we add another little fish? Let's not call them Sophie. Right, I'm gonna mess around. Let's drop back in when I've filled the tank. Okay, so I've been messing around with these a little. And what I'm gonna do is this is just crying out to be a skull. It just is a nice big skull that we can just put everywhere. Right, I need the hardness to be full so I can delete these properly. That was a bit of a mess up, right? Okay, there we go. Something like that. Right. Okay. Now let's get to the colouring, and what we want, first of all, we want the white. Nice big brush. That's fine. We're gonna sort this out later. So we can mess around like this at the moment. And how do we want this to be? Maybe actually let's go back. Let's take a little chunk out like nope. Hold on, Rose, you picked the exact wrong one. Take a little chunk out like that. I think. Yes, that will work. And then we'll just do that. This is just gotta be weird. This is fine. This is fine. We'll go back and we'll just edit little bits as we go. So it'll work out in the end. There we go. A little bit of shadow like that. Whoa, not like you. Little bit of shadow around where the eyes are. Then we'll switch back to the black. Ramp that hardness up again and put the socket back in. There we go, that's what we wanted. There we go. Right, now this next bit is probably going to go really terribly, but I'm prepared for that, because what we want is we just want to kind of add, that's the brown. Oh, grey. Opacity up. There, that's it. Right. Oh, that's not the shape that we were going for, but we'll make it work. There we go. That's more like it. Right. Now let's drop that down. Drop that down. Get ourselves a bit of a bigger brush, and we'll add a little... Oh, we got... Just cutting us off. Damn it. Drop that hardness down. Is hardness even further? Yeah. A little bit in there. But it's kind of... It's not how I draw one if I actually had a tablet, but I'm using my hand here, so... On the mouse, this, you know, we've got what we've got. And then we'll just add a little bit under there to show the jaw. Okay, so it's not it's not quite a skull. Thought is there, okay? The thought is somewhere in the general vicinity. Let's make we'll cover up our sins by just blanketing like that and nope, not like that. And blending it together. There we go. Now it looks like it was purposeful or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna call that a skull. That's a skull. And then we can just sit them. Why did it come out blue? I don't know. That's fine. Just put them like that. Just dotted around, hidden behind these wavy formations. That works. You know, that works. I like that. Okay, whatever I'm currently doing has not gone exactly how I wanted it to. I was trying to make a sort of SCP blob style thing with a great big mouth. Hasn't quite worked, as you might have been able to tell. So let's see if we can kind of maybe bring it back and give a little bit of sort of definition to the inside of the mouth. Maybe. Could we maybe... Oh no, that's gone wrong. Right, so we want to kind of... No, that opacity is way too low. That's better. We want to try and give it a bit of a shape. Like that. That's not quite what I was going for, but you know what? That will do. Right. Okay, we need to blend this in a bit more as well. So let's take that. That definitely got it, did it? Yes, that definitely got it. And hardness, opacity, cool. Yeah, let's see if we can just tweak that up a little bit. There we go. Let's see if we can just blend these colours in. Oh, that went all over the place because my motor control is not going where it should be. Okay, we'll just layer it on. There we go. Increase the layers. Sort of. Oh god, if I could do this on different layers, that would have made that so much easier. Right, and now we'll just... I wanted a sort of bottom-dwelling fish thing that would just look like it was going along the bottom of the tank and just harvesting everything, but it hasn't quite gone how I planned, to be honest. So I think what we'll do is we'll take that, we'll get ourselves some sort of off-whitey colour like that. Maybe, yeah, we'll go with that as a size, and what we'll do is we'll just kind of... Oh, that... Yeah, that's not worked. Okay. Undo that. Let's add some, like, teeth-like shapes. Yeah, this has gone terribly. Oh yeah, that went awful. And then we'll drop that down a little bit, we'll increase that, and we'll kind of add a... Oh yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. Not so much eyes, more kind of a hint that there might be some sort of eye there. Maybe. Just go along with the madness. That's the best way to look at this. There we go. It lives. Okay, I've actually had a lot of fun with this. And I may actually look and see if I can attach a sort of tablet to make this a lot easier. But there you go. Some C's. And I also tried seeing if I could make a big sort of square-shaped thing, whereby you sort of clear it like that, knock the opacity right down, knock the brush size up, and see if I could sort of... Oh, wrong one. See if I could sort of do this kind of thing, so I could block out areas, but it didn't quite work how I wanted it to, unfortunately. It just didn't seem to take, because you can do that, colour it all in, so it's a sort of murky colour, take off the wave animation. Unfortunately, the size is not going to get any bigger than that. And then, you know, I was hoping I could kind of cover the area, but it just kind of gives it a staticky colour. But whatever. I will have a little mess around with this in the background and see what I can come up with. But actually, this has been really fun.